This Week in Comics presented by Danger Zone. Marvel provided a first look at the new Amazing Spider-Man comic. Amazing Spider-Man #1 is releasing on April 3rd. Marvel also released multiple different comics this week. On January 22nd, 2025, they released Phoenix 2024, #7, Wolverine Revenge #4, Mystique, Volume 2, March 4, TVA 2024, Na 4, Scarlet Witch, Volume 4, Narecht, Iron Man, Volume 7, #4, Helverine, Volume 2, #2, Fantastic Four, Volume 7, 28, Doctor Doom and Rocket Raccoon, 1, Amazing Spider, Volume 6, 66, and Uncanny X-Men, Volume 6, #9.
DC Comics' Little Batman, Month 1 #3 was released on January 22nd, 2025. The overview of the comic is what happens when a kid, who is also a secret superhero, sneaks off to save his dad, who is also a secret superhero. Mayhem. Of course, Alfred and the babysitter split up to search high and low for little Batman, but little do they know, he's off hunting for clues from the last person they'd expect, the Joker. Detective Comics #1093 was released on January 22nd, 2025. The overview of the comic is Batman's run-in with a horrific Asima has left him questioning everything. Who is Asima? How does she know Bruce Wayne? And for what foul purpose is she draining the blood of young men across the city? To find the answers to these burning questions, the world's greatest detective must plunge into the darkest corners of his city and his psyche. The very foundation of the Dark Knight is beginning to crack. Can he solve this mystery before it crumbles completely? Green Arrow #20 was released on January 22nd, 2025. The overview of the comic is as Green Arrow comes face to face with the victims of the freshwater environmental disaster, the freshwater killer confronts the Emerald Archer. Superman #22 was released on January 22nd, 2025. The overview of the comic is a secret alien strike team has arrived on Earth with their sights set on the greatest weapon in the universe, Doomsday, and the only person who can save the ultimate destroyer is Superman. While alien forces rain down on Metropolis, Superwoman trains with her new powers alongside an unlikely instructor, and you will not believe who it is. DC Horror Presents #4 was released on January 22nd, 2025. The overview of the comic is the holidays are behind us, but we've got more cursed and dangerous gifts to give. Two stories from two wickedly comedic teams. MODOK's Patton Oswalt and Jordan Bloom explore Gotham City's dark side, and the Flophouse podcast's Brendan Hay and Stephen Kostansky spin a matter-eater lad tale that'll have your stomach churning. This, our deadly final issue, is not one to miss. Power Girl #17 was released on January 22nd, 2025. The overview of the comic is a fresh start. Power Girl and her friends are the new owners of the Daily Star building, with plans to bring back its former glory. But their renovation disturbs a squatter living on the property, one who's not afraid to seize full control for himself. Luckily, Power Girl's ready for a fight. With a new look, Black Canary, Best of the Best #3 was released on January 22nd, 2025. The overview of the comic is victory seems assured for the vicious Lady Shiva. Can anything turn the tide of this match? Plus, the Dark Knight detective drops in on Canary's training to sway her from the fight. Justice League Unlimited #3 was released on January 22nd, 2025. The overview of the comic is the global terrorist group Inferno has taken its next step toward world dominance. With an ecological disaster, will Superman, Wonder Woman, and the others have to sacrifice the life of Swamp Thing? Plus, Plastic Man and Beast Boy work with the Atom Project to fix their scrambled superpowers. Metamorpho, The Element Man #2 was released on January 22, 2025. The overview of the comic is who could win the heart of the most fabulous freak of all? Only one more fabulous still, the switched-on Sapphire Stag. But when Metamorpho and Element Gal join Superstar Sapphire in the spotlight, they find themselves in the gunsights of a deadly rival for her cultural crown, one mendaciously managed by the maliciously malevolent Mad Mod. But what's old Stanksy's connection to the cullist cat and crime? Al Ewing and Steve Lieber have the answers, as the new age of Metamorpho marches on. The Flash #17 was released on January 22, 2025. The overview of the comic is as the Flash races to contain damage to Scartaris, forces both below and above ground make their move to grasp power. The Flash family vacation leads the West Clan to meet the one and only warlord, Absolute Wonder Woman. 2024. #4 was released on January 22, 2025. The overview of the comic is the Tetracide is the Fork Killer, and Diana has done the unthinkable to escape its fatal grasp. The move may have saved her to fight another day, but the price Diana paid is more than she can stand to lose for the fight that's coming. She will need the help of her allies both old and new to recover what she has lost, and save Gateway City. Harley Quinn #47 was released on January 22, 2025. The overview of the comic is Clayface is having a dinner party, and everybody's invited, as long as their name is Clayface. We've got all the Clayfaces in here. Basil, Matt, Sandra, Preston, Cassius, Spanky, Alfalfa, Stymie, even Cloneface. Remember Cloneface? My latest Destruction Agency case brings me face to face with Clayface as I crash and burn the ultimate muck-filled family reunion harder than Aunt Ethel's overcooked brisket at last year's Passover Seder. Oh yeah. And somebody's gonna die in this one. Green Lantern, War Journal Volume 2, The Builder was released on January 21, 2025. The overview of the comic is while John and fellow Lanterns Cale and Shepard, Kyle Rayner, and Guy Gardner strive to stop the Revenant Queen and the mysterious Dark Star of the Fen from corrupting everything they hold dear. Humanity's future may depend on John's elderly mother, and the long-lost sister John tried to bring back to life. It's a Green Lantern adventure unlike any other from the team of Philip Kennedy Johnson, Batman and Robin, and Montes, Black Adam. Collecting Green Lantern, War Journal #712 and the epilogue from Green Lantern #15. Comics Image Comics released The Patchwork Girl of Oz #1 on January 22, 2025. The Patchwork Girl of Oz #1 takes the reader back to OZ in an adaptation of L. Frank Baum's novel The Patchwork Girl of Oz. Mad Cave Studios released Spectrum #2 on January 22, 2025. The overview of the comic is Do you ever wish your life was more normal? Ada Latimer wants to be normal. She owns a quiet little record store. She's in love with her corny, but sweet boyfriend, But the chance for normalcy vanished when her father Leon abandoned her as a child to search for the mythical record producer George Parker. The ramifications of Leon's quest come back around as Echo, one of the sustained A being with the power to alter reality through music, shows up at Ada's shop looking for answers. So much for normal. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.